Hello again, welcome back to seeing what's happening with the tumbling rocks. So it's been a while since my last video, and that's because, well, life got in the way of rock tumbling, which is shameful, but there we are. And also, when I looked through the amethyst and the rose quartz, there was so few that I was happy putting on to the next stage that I just decided that those would go to the side for now, and I put another batch going through the first stage again. So everything that I didn't feel was good enough from the amethyst and the quartzes are here. And also I put in the mystery quartz, and I put in a few rocks from around the yard that I've got here, and even a couple of beads that I have bought somewhere that just didn't have a good shine on them. So the rest of them were just to make up the bulk. And of course the problem is that all of those things were on very different levels of smoothness. So I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna find, but we're gonna find it together. Okay. That at least is very familiar looking. Ooh, this time we have a water hose. Ooh. And also quite a warm day. Okay, let me just rinse this off. That is so much easier with a water hose. I've forgotten how nice it is. Okay, that's good enough for now. That can go on the side. Now I got slurry on my hands. That's fun. And okay, where did my water go? Okay. Ingenious. In my great wisdom, I had turned the water off. Okay. Okay, that rinses out the barrel itself a little bit. Lovely. And after they've been there now for, goodness, almost 2 weeks now, and we still got very rough grit here. Interesting. But in other news, these are looking a lot better. Yeah. I mean, it's still not like pebble smooth, but that's still rather nice. Okay, here's one of the beads that I put in. It's tiger eye. These were already basically in a level that would have gone through this bit already, but since I was looking for bulk, I put them in. And these just do not want to get smoother, do they? Well, they are gonna go to the next stage after this, and there were a couple from the previous time that I put aside that were smooth enough. Oh yes, and then some of these were the ones that I had to take some shards and stuff out. It doesn't seem to have done much for it. That's where I took the shard off, and it's not very smooth. Now these have smoothed out quite a lot. These are the rocks just here from my yard. Some kind of quartzite. Alright. That's the front. Okay, I'm gonna rinse that out just a little bit more. So to get dealt with them in a moment. That's good enough for the barrel so that the slurry doesn't get too stuck on it. Yep. I call that pretty good. Let's see if we got a little hole, or is that a inclusion? I'm seeing, is that a hole with some slurry in it, or is that an inclusion? I can't tell. Okay, I need to arrange one more bucket for myself here. Okay, I went ahead and cleaned the barrel off camera so that I can use that to put the clean rocks into. Just a minute. And right now I'm going to fish these out of here. Hello, Freckles. Just fish the rest of these out of here. And Freckles is upset about the neighbors, I guess. Alright, so to save you guys from having to watch me pick out tiny plastic pellets one at a time, I'm just gonna change this water here. Okay, let's get to the fun part. So, here is one of the rocks from my yard, which is, well, it's not very smooth, but that's okay. And the same goes for this one. Now the plan is that the rocks from this tumble will join their buddies from the previous tumbles. Oh, bugger. Look at that. A slurry inside there. Phooey. Oh, it looks so nice otherwise. That's a shame. see what we'll do with that. So I am trying to get only the very nice ones. This one's good. I think, if I remember right, this was a rock that I had to split into. So that's question mark 2. Ooh, that looks rather nice. There is a little bit. Oh, and excuse my sniffling. I'm outdoors in the spring. There's a little bit of slurry there in that too, but I'll see if I can get that clean. That looks very nice. Yep, like that. I think that is gonna be pretty. These two, there were 2 beads. Let's see, there's the other one. Yeah, these were, you couldn't even see the shine on them really, because they were just so rough. It's like they'd never gone through the rest of the tumbles, so that's fun. Ooh, look at all that dirt in there. That's probably not gonna make it the next round, but we'll see. Another one of my yard rocks. Hey, it's got a hole. See, it's so bright in here, I don't see where it's... I see the screen, but it doesn't do me much good. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, this one's not gotten any better. Look at that. This one's rather nice. Yeah, it's looking like it's not gonna be as good of a batch as I hoped, but I think it's still gonna be any good enough. This one's got some dirt there in the cracks. Lots of rust staining in this one. And I did clean them before I put them in. So. And the surface of these just won't get smooth. Oh well, they'll advance with the next round now and see what happens there. And if I keep them here forever, they'll reduce to dust. I don't want that. Oh, what a mess. Yeah, this probably won't be going nowhere. Okay, where is it? Yeah, this one's got a lot of little holes and cracks and crannies. So the problem with that is mainly, I mean, in the end, I could just put them in, and in the end I would get a shiny rock with lots of dirty nooks and crannies, and that would be the best case scenario. the worst case scenario would be that while it's tumbling in the next bits, it would open up these nooks and crannies and let out this coarser grit that's stuck inside there. And that would not be good for the rest of the batch, so none of them would come out nice. Oh, and this would be so nice, but there's something stuck in there. Oh well. It's a nice rock otherwise, but it's got some holes and unevenness where there's grit stuck in there. Once again. That's okay, because some of the rocks I can set aside waiting for if I get like some kind of a rock cutter later on. And then instead of just busting up the rock and hoping for the best, I could possibly just cut out the bad bits. I do love the color on this one. Can you see it? Ooh. This one's got a very beautiful color too. It's very, very pink. And the ones that are coming out clean are coming out very clean, but then we have these that have got some, although frankly that might be in the rock itself possibly and not part of the grid. I'll have to look with a magnifying glass. This one's almost white. Yeah, this one's, I don't think this is going to advance. It's just not worth it. It needs a whole bunch of this mess taken out. And this particular one doesn't have enough of crack so that I could bust it in a controlled way. But yeah, maybe I'll get something to cut rocks with at some point or another. This one's very pretty. Perfect. This one's nice. Oh yeah, there's plenty here, enough that I can fill in the earlier patch and move these on to the next bit. Onwards towards shiny rocks. I bust up several of those mystery rocks too, so that I would get rid of some of the worst cracks and things. I probably should have busted up this one too. I don't want to make them too awfully small though, so I was just trying to make a compromise. I really like this one, but it's got the problems of the holes and old grit in them. Yeah. Oh, this one's just about perfect. Check that out. How fun is that? There's plenty good ones here that I can get out of good size and shape and clean. Good for wrapping. Oh, this one is good, but it's got that little bit right there. Ooh. Get a couple on there too. Alright, so the next stage for this is gonna be medium grit. Before that, they'll get a good wash. And sonic cleaner, which once again is not good for all rocks, but it's gonna be fine for these. Get rid of any lingering slurry and stuff. You see the spots on that one? Huh? Fun. Alright. It is getting quite hot here in the sun. Here's what I've got accumulated in the battle bar already. So that's not too bad at all. Even if not all of those will move on, there's still plenty. So I'm gonna sign off with these and flee indoors before I burn. And I will check up with this and take you with me again in about a week this time. I left these in the tumbler for longer time, so it's been longer than a week this time since I had a rock tumbling video, but next one will be in about a week. Alright.